Oh boy, another time where I have to make more recordings because one just wasn't enough for some people. And I posted something on Twitter just stating that there was a cyanide gas release, which can be pretty hazardous in some sorts, but it actually was not hazardous. It was just a release of cyanide gas. Now, of course, this was done with a science team, so they were pretty on like what to do with this were actually going to happen. They were familiar with the material and element in hand, and it was not severe at all. It was not a major release. It was just a little bit of cyanide, I believe, and there was no injuries caused by this. And immediately, what happens when I post this is people start asking me if there will be a shelter-in-place warning for that cyanide gas release. Now, two things about that. First, that will never happen because this is Fairfax County. And second, why do you think everything needs an alert? Like, everything that happens in my county that involves the release of some toxic material definitely needs an alert. In fact, that goes for literally anything. It does not require an alert. It never needs an alert. It would never even fall under our criteria for an alert unless it was extremely severe. Now, I know immediately after I said that, people are going to say, hey, John, what would actually qualify as a shelter-in-place warning? Well, previously in the past, there has been an explosion at a West Virginia manufacturing or power plant. I'm not sure exactly which one it was. And that actually triggered a shelter-in-place warning because there was a very serious fire involved. And people were like, stay home, don't go places because you will probably have issues if you do. Now, I'm not saying that's a one-off situation, but that's very serious if it's West Virginia, because West Virginia almost never has issues with that stuff. Now, what does this mean for all of us actually involved in this situation? Well, please, don't assume everything will get an alert. Don't ever assume that there will actually be an alert for it, unless it actually is that serious. And please, be more considerate. Don't care just about the alerts. It's just something I posted on Twitter. You don't need to make a big deal about it. Thanks for watching, and this is John's rant number 2, because the first one was something else that was definitely unlisted because people got pissed about it, which means I get to make a third rant. Wait, what?